Yeah, I figured I was going to dive into that. So no, it's been a good week. Will's gotten better every day. I think it's going to be, obviously if he can go and gets cleared and healthy, then obviously he'll go. But it's been day to day, and we'll probably continue that way. And Avery and Jake have both had a good week, and Avery would be the one to go, obviously, if Will's not able to. So
with Will, is it kind of one big body soreness, or what's the situation?
Yeah, I mean it was soft tissue, which is positive, but and it's like I said, he's made good progress, but day-to-day deal.
Is there any fear to having to play a true freshman in this situation if it comes to that?
I think it's obviously not something I've necessarily experienced, but again, my confidence is in the preparation and how Avery's worked, and we wouldn't put him out there if he wasn't ready, and obviously it's not just about one guy too. It's about everybody stepping up and playing well around whoever's back there to make it go.
There was a coach here prior that had a young quarterback that started his first game, and they ran the ball 25 times with him. And threw it
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I guess my question is, Avery's built different than you. Can you take that kind of wear and tear?
No, and not that we would, we would do that and win and if he gets in there. I mean, last game we were using him in a lot of run game stuff. I mean, that wasn't necessarily the only things we thought he could do. We were trying to use some read and some quarterback run game, and that's how it was helping us last week, but not necessarily indicative of where we think his capacity is in the offense or that way for sure.
Did Missouri throw any exotic blitzes at you guys that you hadn't seen, or what was the preparation level for what they showed?
Well, I mean, we knew it was going to be a challenge, and there was one or two that we had not seen. Most of it we had, and credit to them. Obviously, them doing it in real life and in real speed is not something we can simulate exactly the same. And so, but there's improvement to be made at at every level that's a part of that. From the quarterback to the tailbacks to the O-line, it's not just one. We got to be able to handle that better and be able to make plays and make them pay for doing that when they do.
The delay game call, did Will just kind of lose track of the clock, or what was the situation?
Yeah.
It seemed like you guys got to the line in plenty of time.
The coach and I were sitting there right there. You're in a tight game. Didn't want to use the timeout. Was close enough that we thought, we're going to get it, and he just lost track of a second, and obviously painful.
How frustrating was it to see not just that, but so many red zone penalties against Missouri?
Because you can't have it. I mean, we were fortunate to overcome most of them. Obviously, couldn't overcome the one, and that's it's discipline, fundamentals, consistency. I mean, all those things are paramount at that time, and sometimes it's those little things that that bite you in the rear, and because you can't bank on overcoming those like we were able to for the most part last week, and obviously didn't on the one. So we gotta takes great focus, intentionality, and gotta lock in and finish drives cleanly.
What's an element of the offensive line play that you're honing in on that you'd like to see improve, and does the return of Duffy help that?
I mean, I think it definitely will help. I think. I can't put my finger on just one aspect of it. I mean, there's, it's the O-line in particular. I mean, it's a complicated deal. I mean, there's footwork involved, hand placement, eyes. I mean, just even when you got guys moving and twisting all over the place, just where you're putting your hands, where you're putting your eyes, and so it's all of those things that all of them do a great job on. It's just a matter of doing it on that one time that you need it, and all of us stepping up to make sure we just improve on it. So,
You expecting Trayshawn to be out there on Saturday?
Day to day still, but he needs to come along a little bit.
Would Anthony be next in line to play if you had to go to another running back?
Yeah, Anthony and James White will probably be in that mix.
You know, the last two opponents have kind of pressured that line of scrimmage, and on film it looks like UCF would do the same thing. Is this something you're going to see until you solve it?
Oh, I think so. I think so, and you know, it's. I think there'll be some opportunities with it, and something that I think we'll continue to grow through and improve at. So I think it'll be a good challenge. I really do.
Have you had to use the design QB runs a little bit more than you were hoping for so far?
You know, maybe a little bit. Some of it I think is mainly focused in the red zone. You know, Will's done a really good job of controlling some edges on some things and giving us an extra hat. And you know, it's in particular down there, it just gets a lot harder. I mean, there's condensed space and tough angles, so it's I think it's been good for us. I mean, again, you kind of just got to do what you have to do. So I think it's something we'll continue to massage a little bit.
How much does the limitations of Keegan Johnson this far affect your guys' vertical passing game?
I mean, it does. I mean, he's dynamic and has you know, but at the same time, I mean, we've had guys step up too. I mean, Jaden's made some big plays down the field. Phil's made big plays down the field. RJ has. So, you know, I think we've got to. It all fits together. You know, we do need to continue to be aggressive and push the ball down the field more. But you know, it's whoever's out there, I know will be able to do that.
Are there restrictions on Keegan Johnson from a health standpoint?
I mean, it's pretty much day to day, and he's working with our training staff, so you know, I don't. It's day to day as well.